Alright then, let's get started. Okay, so I can share my screen. Alright, can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get started with some puzzles, and like I said before, puzzles are located in this icon, which is a puzzle piece, and then you click the first one. Alright, and I'm gonna make it, let's start with some just basic stuff. We'll just do, let's see, if we'll just start with some mate in one. So basically, what we're doing here is it's black to move and it's checkmate in one move. And if you know the answer, then you guys can just raise your hand using the Google Meet feature. There's like an option that says there's a button that you can click to raise your hand. And yeah, nice.
Cool.
Alright, Venugopal, is that your name? I saw that you raised your hand.
Uh, maybe you could take the rook and kill the pawn in front of it.
This is black to play, not white. You
Oh,
wanted to play this, right? Yeah. But
oh.
this is black to play. All right,
Okay.
revanche, revanche.
Rook to d3.
All right. So rook to d3. The problem with that is it's not a check, right? And for it to be checkmate, we need to give a check. All right. Jatun.
The pawn to 5f.
Nice. That's right. Oh, okay. 1 second. I think there wasn't enough tactics in that range. But yeah. Alright, I couldn't really show you why that's right, but let's just skip that and let's go to this one. Again, if you know the answer, just raise your hand. It's white to play, by the way. Oh, yeah? Let's go Nicholas.
Um, the horse, the horse to the horse to c6.
Alright, so, Nicholas says the bishop takes the knight. So let's go with another, let's see, who else? It's great that we have a lot of participation. Venugopal.
Um, so now the horse is in C
Uh,
C3. So may as
wait,
well just take the queen.
no, so basically, Nicholas's move was to take the bishop, but do you have a different move, or do you agree with him that this is the correct move?
Uh,
Yeah, that's okay. Shanti?
yeah. You sure? Um, I agreed with Nicholas.
Alright. So does anybody have a different move that alright, Varun?
Yeah. Um, I think we should probably try to capture the queen by moving the bishop to um to h5.
You mean G5 here?
Yeah.
Alright, great. So now we have two options, alright? But let's remember, uh, we have to, it's checkmate in one move. Like, knight takes c6 is a good move, right? Because, let's say knight takes, right? Then this pawn will take the knight, right? Because remember, pawns capture diagonally. And then this queen over here can take that pawn that would have taken the knight. Now that's a bit complicated, but that's the basic essence of it, right? So that's a good move. But there's an even better move here. Can anybody tell me what that is? Judson?
The move is the queen to oh, f7.
Exactly. Okay, so queen takes f7. Ugh. What is that? Alright, so why is this the right move? So basically, for it to be checkmate, the king has to not be able to move to any square, right? So can the king move here? No. It's the queen is there. Can the king move here? No, because the queen is blocking that square. The king can't move here because the queen is blocking. King can't go here because of the bishop. And the king can't take the queen because the knight is defending the queen. And that's the main thing, alright? So now, like that, the rest of these puzzles are also going to be checkmate in one move, alright? So try and find something like this, where you give a check. It has to be a check if it's checkmate, remember. You give a check, and the king can't move anywhere. Alright? Alright, how about here? Alright, Lakshmi?
Um, queen to c8.
Nice. I really don't know what's happening with that, but okay, so yes, queen to c8. And the reason that this is checkmate is, let's see, is it a check? Yeah, it's attacking the king, right? Then can the king move anywhere? Let's see. The king can't move here because of a pawn. Can't move here because of a pawn. Can't move here because of a bishop. King can't. The king can't move here because the queen is blocking. The king can't move here because the queen is blocking. And also, another thing, this queen isn't attacked, right? If the queen was attacked by a different piece, then it would not be a good move, right? Because, like, let's say this pawn wasn't here, then the queen could take the queen, right? So then it would not be a good move. But yeah, this is checkmate. Alright. Then let's go on. Let's try adding this. Alright, how about here? This is a bit more difficult. This is still checkmate in one move, by the way. Alright, Varun.
I think we should um put put the knight at I mean not the knight the queen at I mean the bishop at h6.
Nice, good move. Alright, now bishop to h6. Why does this work? That was a really good move, by the way. This one was a bit more difficult. So basically, what happened here is this queen, it's being attacked. This bishop is being attacked. We're attacking their queen. This pawn is attacking this knight. This pawn is attacking this bishop. So there's like 5 pieces that are being attacked right now, right? It's kind of a crazy position. But it's important to see that through that, this king is very weak, right? And with bishop to h6, it's checkmate. It's a check. The king can't move here because of the bishop. Can't move here because of the bishop. Can't move here because of this bishop. The king can't take because of the queen. And obviously can't go there because there's a pawn. Right? It's not like you can capture your own pawn. Alright, nice. So Let's just do one more and then we can get started with what we're gonna do today. This one is actually not mate in 1. Wait, it is, sorry, I meant. This is mate in 1. Let's go with Lakshmi.
I'm Aryan,
Yeah.
really.
I recognized your voice from last year.
Queen to G5, to the right.
So Orion says queen to G5. Does anybody have a different answer? Alright, Nicholas.
Same as Orion.
Sorry?
Same as Orion.
Same. Okay, nice. Alright. Venugopal.
My actual name is Shri Krishna. Shri
Shri
for
Krishna.
short.
Okay.
So basically we could move the queen up to 8, like 8, like it's like, oh wait, we can't do that. We should take the pawn. We should take the pawn straight up.
This pawn?
Yes. Yeah, that pawn.
Alright, so now let's look at it. Queen G5 or Queen H7? So the problem with Queen to H7 is that here we have the fact that the king can take the queen. Because you can see, it is a check. That was a good try. Alright, one second, let me just play here. Alright, but the king, it can't move there. Can't move there. Can't move there. Can't move there. But the queen is undefended. So the king can just take the queen. Alright?
Yeah.
But yeah, the right move, but that was a good try. The right move was queen to G5. So the reason that this was good was because king can't move anywhere here. King can't move here because of the bishop, and it can't move here because of the queen and the bishop. Alright? Nice. Okay. So now let's go on to what we're going to do today. So today, let me go to... Alright. What we're going to do today is we are going to look at an opening. Alright? Or what do you guys think would do? Do you guys all know how to checkmate with a queen and like if it's just a queen and a king versus a king? Do you guys know how to checkmate?
Yes.
Alright, raise your
Yes.
hand. Raise your hand if you don't know how to checkmate with a queen and a king. Alright then, nice. Okay. And raise your hand if you don't know how to checkmate with 2 rooks and a king. If you could if you're raising your hand, could you raise it in Google Meet, not just like straight like this? It would be easier to see in Google Meet because I can't see all of you at once. No? Alright, nice. And so then, alright, then we can just get straight to the opening because those are the main like basic checkmates that you need to know. Okay, so let's start with an opening, alright? So what is the opening? So in chess there is 3 phases of the game. We have the opening, the middle game, and the end game. Alright? So I might have reviewed this a bit at the end of like last year's classes, but basically I'll just go over it right now. So the opening is when you try and develop all of your pieces. So that means like move out your pieces, right? You have to move out these pieces. You're trying to push your pawns into the center. The center is these 4 squares. You want like your pawns to go here. And you want a castle. And castling is when you move your kings 2 squares to the right and your rook jumps over your king. Alright, or you can move 2 squares to the left and your rook jumps over your king. Alright, and we'll just get to that. We'll review that when we get to that. Alright, so let's look at the opening. Alright, so what you want to start with first is you want to move a pawn into the center. So you want to move your pawns here, right? And so basically remember a pawn on the first when it hasn't moved yet. See, all of these pawns haven't moved, right? They can move 2 squares at one time. So this pawn usually it can just move here, right? But since it hasn't moved yet, it can move up here. All right? Okay. So now, can anybody tell me a good move that would get one of our pawns into the center? If you have an answer, try and raise it in. Yeah, okay. Nicholas?
I see what and then
You should move the left pawn at e4.
E4? E4?
D4.
Nice,
D.
okay. Oh, D, okay. Yeah, D4. That's a good move. This is actually what I play in chess games. It's D4, alright? Now, can anybody give me a different move that would do the same thing? Revanche?
E4.
E4. Nice. So these are the 2 main moves that you start with as white. This is assuming you're playing white. And if you're black, it would either be D5 or E5. Alright? So D4 and E4. Alright? The reason that these moves are good is because it puts a pawn in one of the center squares. If you control a central square, then you have control over the game, because if you just control the center, right, then your opponent's pawn can't go here, because then you'll take it, right? So that's why it's important to control the center. Now, also, when you move out one of these pawns, you'll notice your bishop gets a lot more squares, right? Here, your bishops are just completely stuck. But when you move out one of your pawns, either e4 or d4, your bishops get a lot more active. And having your bishops active is really important. Alright, so what I suggest all of you play, well, this is definitely not forced, but this is what I suggest, is that you guys try e4. And the reason that is because with e4, you can move out this bishop much quicker. And you also can open up your queen to a lot more squares. So, have you guys heard of Scholar's Mate, right? It's basically a 3-move checkmate. I'll show you how it goes. Something like this. And here, let's say black plays here. You can take this pawn and it's checkmate. So you'll notice how this queen and bishop combination, it combined and you got checkmate. You won the game in 3 moves, right? So that's why mostly for this level of play, it's much better to play e4, because you can sometimes trick your opponent. Plus, another advantage of playing e4 is that you want to castle, right? Castling is basically like this. One sec. I'll show you. Castling is if there's nothing in between the king and the rook, the king can hop 2 squares to the right, and the rook, it'll jump over the king. Alright? So the king moves 2 squares to the right, and the rook jumps over. Now, why is this good? So the reason that this is good is, if you think about it, right? You just moved your pawn up here. So at starting position, your king basically just had a shield in front of it. Like, just think of this like as a giant shield. Alright? All of these pawns, they're just blocking for the king, right? So your opponent can't give checkmate. But when you move out one of your pawns, now your king is a bit weak. There's all of these 2 squares that like are slightly vulnerable, right? They're weak. So to protect your king, what you do is you can move out your pieces, and then now you put your king here. Now, why is this important? Now you have your king again. It's in front of a wall. It's in front of a smaller wall, but this is still a wall. Alright, looks like we have some questions. Start with Shri.
But and the first move you showed us, the 3 move, what if the rook could take, what if the horse could take us?
Where?
Wait, I didn't see
Oh,
what?
or the 3-move checkmate, like here and then here.
Yeah. What if those two pawns are not there? Like right next to the queen, those two pawns are not there.
Which 2 pawns?
Like those two, like diagonal.
This and
This one.
this? Well, it doesn't matter because the queen isn't attacked right now, right? No
Yeah.
black piece is attacking the queen. The only way you can win a piece is if a piece is attacking your piece, right? Like, if, let's say, this queen is over here, now that would be a different story. Because now the queen is attacked by the knight and the bishop. So now you're in danger, because now you just lost your queen. Alright? But right now, it's fine, because your queen is... It's not being attacked by any black piece. Alright, let's go to the next. Varun?
What? I'm I'm so I'm so if I'm so like if the person knows what you're doing, what we do.
Oh, if they know about this checkmate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously this is not very good. I suggest you guys don't do this. Because like at your guys' level, everyone will know that you're trying Scholar's Mate, right? They're just gonna block you, and now you can't capture. So, yeah, good question. I suggest you guys don't try Scholar's Mate. Almost all of the time, your opponent will know what you're doing and they'll stop you. So a much better move would be Knight here. So you just got to develop a piece, which basically just means you moved a piece closer to the center, right? You developed your piece. Alright, and finally Jeten.
Didn't we learn this tactic last year?
Yes, you mean Scholar's Mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have showed you guys this last year, but we have a lot of new students, so I just wanted to make sure everyone knew about it. Alright? Remember, as black, don't fall for this trick. If you ever see your opponent's bishop and queen pointed at this square, f7, just block it. Try and block. Alright? Oh yeah, Jeten, do you have another question?
Oh no, I just forgot to learn.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright then. Let me flip the board again. Alright, so now you castled, right? So, the 3 steps of our plan. So number 1, you move a pawn into the center. Number 2, you develop your pieces. So develop your pieces. You got your... Develop means move closer to the center, right? So you want to get your pieces closer to here. So you got your knight out and you got your bishop out. And number 3, you want to castle. Once you castle, you protect your king. You give it this nice shield of pawns. And now your king is safe, okay? After this, you can continue playing, but we are not going to get too in-depth into the opening right now. We're going to look at the opening over like maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks. So then we make sure that everyone understands like all the main concepts. Alright? Shri? Oh, you're on mute. Alright. I'm gonna assume that...
Okay. I forgot to lower my.
Alright then. So these are the basic concepts of the opening. So number 1, move a pawn into the center. Number 2, develop your pieces. And number 3, castle. Alright? It's a 3-step plan. After this, we'll learn about... in reality, there's more like 7 steps. But they're all like pretty easy after this. But we'll learn about that over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. So then you guys don't get overwhelmed with information. Alright? So now... I want to try something. I'm not too sure if it'll work, but this is like just to set up for the next few classes. So how many of you got chess.com? I think I told you to get it over the long weekend, and yeah, so if you don't have chess.com, could you guys...
I have it.
Nice. Could you guys raise your hand if you don't have chess.com? Alright, Varun, Viksha, Shri. Alright, so 3 people. Alright. So you guys don't have.
Uh,
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have chess.com too, just to make sure.
Okay, nice. So everyone else has a chess.com account, right? I showed you guys how to create one. Talha, do you have one? Okay, I thought you raised your hand. Alright. Yeah.
My name's Thabit. My
dad's
name's Talha.
Alright, do you have a chess.com account?
Not yet.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, I just want to make sure that we get set up for that. But basically, for those of you that do have a chess.com account, what I did was over. Oh, just leave. What is happening? Let's leave the classroom. Alright. So over this break, what I did was I created a club for chess.com. It's called NSE Chess. And this is just like a club that if you guys could join, that'd be great because then we'd be able to like do some online tournaments. I could assign homework and it would be much easier if you guys could just join this club. So what I'll be doing is for just like try and get a account over this week because it'll be pretty important for the homework. But I'll be sending an invite of like our this join code and I'll send it in an email and then with that you guys should be able to join the club and from there you'll see all the other stuff that's needed. Alright? Alright then, great. So now we can continue with the openings because like now since usually around this time maybe at like 5 or 6 minutes later I'd be doing like we'd play a game or two, but for now it doesn't seem because like a few people don't have accounts, it's not very possible. But looks like we have some questions. Shri.
I have a question. How to join chess.com?
Oh yeah, so to join chess.com, I sent an email in like around a week ago with like a document that had like instructions on how to join chess.com, and I'll just like repost that document so you guys can see how to log in and stuff. All right, Varun.
Um, so I have 2 questions. One, I think I already have this app, and then 2, before class ends, can we like go around and tell people about ourselves?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea actually. All right, well, I just sorry, I just assumed that all of you guys knew each other, but that was my bad on my part. So,
I
all right, then, yeah, I think we can do that. That would be a good use at this time, so we can at least all get to know each other, not just be blank faces on the screen. So, how about, let's just start. I'm just gonna open up the members list and start. We'll have each member, just tell us your name, grade, and uh, let's say what your favorite hobby or what your favorite thing to do is after school. All right. But first, I think Tabit, do you have a question?
Are we going to have homework?
No, not this week. Okay, so let's start. I'll go first. My name is Kapilin. I'm in 10th grade, and something I like to do after school is play basketball. All right. Nicholas, do you want to go? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. I like to do baseball.
Baseball, nice. Jatin.
My name is Jatin, and I'm in 5th grade. I like to play soccer after school.
Soccer, nice. Aryan.
My name is Aryan, and I'm in 4th grade. And one of my favorite hobbies is biking.
Biking. Okay, Rakesh.
My name is Vishnu and
My
I
name
like
is Revan. I'm in. Oh yeah.
Alright.
my name is Vishnu and I like to paint.
Paint. Oh wow, nice. Alright. Vishnu, right? Okay. Sorry, your thing said Rakesh. Okay, Revanch?
My name.
Oh, you're on mute.
My name is Revan. I'm in 1st grade, and I also like to play soccer after school.
Soccer, okay. Shanti?
My name is Adrian. I'm in 3rd grade, and I like to ride bike.
Oh, you like to bike? Okay. So your name is Adrian, right?
Yeah.
Adrian, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Tabit? Tabit, would you like to introduce yourself?
No, thank you.
Alright. Vamsi? Is that your name? Vamsi?
My name is Hithika.
Sit Wait, Sitaka?
Hithika.
Oh, Kritika, okay.
I mean Hithika.
Okay, Kritika.
My name is Hithika, and I like to cycle. I like to bike.
Alright, nice. Varun?
So my name is Deekshan. I'm in 3rd grade, and I like to play with my friends. And also, Adrian's in my class.
Oh, nice. Alright, Dikshan. Viksha?
What? Oh.
Viksha? Alright, she might not be there. And then finally, Shri.
My name is Shri Krishna. I'm in 5th grade, and one thing I like doing after school is playing with my friends soccer or biking.
Soccer or biking? Alright. Well then, great. So, looks like everyone got to know each other pretty well. Uh, yeah, 'cause we're all gonna be in like classes together for quite a while. Okay, and yeah, that's great. So, everyone, so that's basically what we're doing for this class. There's So sometimes on some weekends on Saturdays I'll be at the library from like 3 to 4, and if you guys want to show up you can, and we'll just be playing games in like one of those rooms at the Folsom Public Library. But I'll let you guys know if we're doing that uh this week, but we might just be starting from next week onwards. All right? But other than that, oh yeah, Varun, or sorry, Dikshan.
Will you be here tomorrow at the library?
I'm gonna have to check, but I may or may not be. I'll let you guys know in the email though.
Okay.
I'll send the email after class. Alright, and Tabit?
I misunderstood the question.
Oh, which question?
So, just introducing myself.
Yeah.
My name's Tabit, and after school, I like to play soccer.
Soccer. Nice. Alright, great. So, oh yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'll be at the library tomorrow. Usually it's from around like 2 to 3 or 2 to 4. but it's like only like max 1 to 2 hours. It's not going to be anything longer than that. And I will send the instructions for how to sign up for chess.com. Please make sure to do that by the start of next class, because from next class there will be like actual homework and puzzles and stuff like that. Okay, so well, we ended like a few minutes earlier today, but since this is like we didn't have chess.com yet, that makes sense. If anybody has any questions, you guys can stay back and ask, but if you don't, then I will see you guys next Friday, same time.
Okay, bye.
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 Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving break, everyone. All right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right. Yeah. And did you have a question, Hitika?
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. Are you gonna send us the address?
For? Oh, for like the public library?
Yeah.
You should be able to find that on Google Maps. You can just ask your parents. But I don't know if we'll have a class at the library this weekend, but for sure we'll have it starting next week. All right. All right then. Thank you. Bye.